Hey, how's it going? I want to try a new coloring technique tonight. It involves this SouthSun oil-based watercolor pencils and some watercolor paper and my newly created journal that I'm filling up or covering pages, because this journal is made out of, oh wait a minute, I have it. it's out of a food catalog. This journal is made out of a Schwann's, not this one. This is the latest one, so yeah, go get your ribs now. And what I did was I cut half an inch off here and half an inch off the bottom, top bottom, and then an inch off the side here. And then I had to sew it because the cover, which is just a hair thicker than the pages, the cover came off of the staples, and I realized, oh, I'm gonna have to sew it. So I did. So I'm going to do, I can't show you. At this point I'm thinking the technique I'm going to show you requires that I take this is Canson watercolor paper. It's 140 pound, and what I need to do is I need to tear it up into several tiny little pieces. So I'm going to go off camera for that, because it does take a while to do it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here are the pieces of paper that I tore up, and now what I'm going to do without going off camera, and I know it's going to take a little bit of time, is I'm going to pick a page in here to cover. Where was it? I had it all picked out. I really should make a bookmarker. Oh wait, I have a bookmarker. It's the veggies page. This one right here. So I'm going to cover this one. And I'm going to, now I don't know if I'm going to need all of these pieces, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a mosaic with this, with these white pieces of paper. I know colored pencils will be involved. And what I want to do is I grabbed another piece of my watercolor paper, and that's just so that I can put it underneath this page, parchment paper. And the reason I'm doing that is because there are inconsistencies on like the first page or the underside of that cover, the front cover. So I want to put the thicker paper down so that I'm not for the coloring part later. Okay, so I need glue for this. I was going to use the Scotch Create glue, but I'm going to use Art Skills tacky glue for this adventure. And I'm just going to, this tacky glue is really good. I'm going to start with the sides here. If I need to cut off anything, like if I go over, that's not a problem. I can just trim it off if I want to. I tend to do that. And put that over there. Go around. You know, have you ever put a puzzle together, and I mean an actual puzzle, not one on your phone, right? Well, even one on the phone might apply to this. I don't know. But when I put a puzzle together, I start with the sides, of the borders. And that's what I'm doing here with this gluing process. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry a little bit and pull the glue off my fingers, and I'll be right back. Okay, it's been an hour, 90 minutes. I can't remember. So what we have here is, you can see, this is pretty much dry. I kept touching this from time to time to see how dry it was. And there were little pools of glue here that I rubbed away, and I thought, well, that's why every time I go like this, I got glue on my hand. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to do a pencil etching. Now, pencil etching, I'm going to take out this box and show you. I had already tried it before, and these are, in the previous video, in the previous craftivity, I was punching circles, trying to perfect the half circle punch, and then I just kind of went hog wild. Okay, I don't know if you can see. Let's see. That might be hard to see. Let me pick bigger. Look at the green. You see how the green is a little bit different there? Just like kind of right in there, you know. That, and let's see, not so much. I really like this. Is cool. I like the color, the colors and everything. You can almost see in here the different etchings, I guess they are. This one, where you see a kind of a triangle there in the orange or brown, might be brown. Tan. Okay, so, and if you do, I'm just going to show a couple of those. I'm going to, this has a textured top to it. See the diamonds? And even this part is textured. So I'm going to show you with a pencil and this piece of mixed media paper by Pacon. I'm going to do... Let's see if I can get the effect. Kinda. Over those peppermint bark pictures. Kinda. I was really expecting it to be more defined, I guess. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah, you can kind of see it. There's another one. I'm kind of disproving a theory here. But there's kind of an etching of sorts. That's really, I was really expecting something more defined on these cinnamon bark ones. Not so much. Hey, maybe it'll work better with... I can see the etchings of them. So what I did was... And that's not so much, I mean... kind of a little bit of the rippling effects. The diamonds don't come through as well as I thought they would. They don't come, not at all. Okay, so what I did with these pieces, right, this was mixed media paper, this type of mixed media paper, 80 pound, and I did it on this. Let's see this. And these pieces of paper, these are mixed media paper pieces. And they were, I used scrap paper that I used A lot of times I put a piece of mixed media paper underneath what I'm working on to catch all the rest of the color. So I decided I'm going to tear it up and put it here. And then I took a piece of paper and I did the etching. And that's what was in. Then of course I punched it. In the last video I was punching circles and shapes and whatnot. And I'm going to add these to my journal. And that's what they were. That was really cool, that effect. And I even mentioned a little bit, this is part of a project I'm going to do, and that's what tonight's video is. So I'm going to try it with these. I took these out, and I'm going to use another sheet of the mixed media paper. And I thought, hey, I'm going to try this with watercolor paper, which is thicker. So I'm hoping to get a better effect, I guess. I have no idea if it's going to work. And then while I was waiting for this to dry, just a minute, I was thinking of another type of paper of sorts to use that might even have an even better effect, etching effect. So that's what I'm going to try. This is what I'm going to try tonight. So I'm going to do this. I may fast forward through some of this. For now, I think I'm just going to try this, but the last time I did it, I went straight across the page, which means I just kind of moved this over and then just finished my picture. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know how long it's going to be. I know it takes me a long time to do things and stop talking. Stop talking and do. So I got every color of the rainbow here. Now I will tell you that the yellow probably won't be as noticeable because that's what I noticed when I did it back here on the mixed media paper. So we'll start with red. And I just did this, you know, and I'm going to go out more with this one. Because, now see, I can see it. Isn't that cool? To me, that is so cool. And the other picture, the first one I did, I just went like this with the red, and I used different colors. I wasn't as picky as I am tonight with my color scheme. Although, am I really going to be picky? What does that look like? Somebody's hair. I kind of want you to see it. And then Monday, I'm supposed to get a package on Monday, a couple of Amazon packages on Monday. I'm doing like a shelter-in-place Amazon delivery day. Who knows when those will come and appear on my channel. But, oh, that is neat. I'm getting some punches on Monday. So on Monday, I'm going to try out a plethora of punches that I have and punch this paper. Also, I've gone in different directions even while I'm coloring right on here. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a very dark red. This is the SouthSun oil-based pencils, and if you like to have a nice smooth texture, or you can feel the pencil if it's going to be a rough texture or not when you're coloring, if you're coloring in an adult coloring book or something, you can really feel that these are super soft. Not the material, the coloring material, but when they go down on the paper, they are very, very nice. And that was true when I was messing with, oh, wait. I was swatching them. I'll show you that. Let me know. We're not in fast forward yet, Tammy editor. I did this last night. I finished this last night, and this is the swatching chart for these oil-based colored pencils. And there are like metallic ones here, 150 to 160, and I thought about using those, but I thought, no, I'll use those for maybe another time. Maybe the next material I'm thinking about gluing to my my page, maybe there. I can feel the shapes underneath, so the idea, my idea was use thicker paper to create more defined shapes that would possibly appear on here, on this paper that I'm coloring. Okay. And yellow. What am I doing here? Like, I don't expect to see a lot of shapes coming through or impressions of the shapes with the yellow. So I also chose a darker yellow here, and I might even go over this yellow with the darker yellow. It's like a marigold or something. Or a goldenrod. What is it, a marigold, right? Or maybe we're just not seeing. I can feel the shapes I'm coloring over here. This doesn't seem to be as dark as I would like it to be, I guess. And in the process, I'm coloring a page to punch and then add to my journal. Would this be like multitasking? Probably not. Okay. My pencils are slipping underneath my book. Now, there are really no coloring rules to this, so if you're a colorist for adult coloring books and you happen upon this, you might be thinking, I'm doing all the wrong things as far as coloring goes, but I don't think I am. I am just trying to get that impression of the shapes underneath. I was thinking of it here when I was going this way, after going this way, and now I'm going back again. Kind of created my own little scratch marks there. Oh yeah, that's a nice shape there. I'm also turning the pencil a little bit. I was hoping to get some of the edges here, but I can't even feel that. A slightly darker green. I'm also not pressing very hard, which is strange for me because I tend to do a lot of, you know, fill up every white space possible with color. And sometimes, I know, I'm going into the other green there, I'm sorry. Sometimes that would require pressing down really hard, like, I don't want to do that. I want to give this a little more dimension. That looks kind of cool, too. Okay, so put a little more. So if I only go in one direction, I might be following the path of the shape, the line of the shape. Like, I might be only going this way, and of course then I probably wouldn't get that line, but if I go the opposite way, then, see, that's where I'm seeing these shapes are coming through when I go the opposite way over the other direction. So that's key as well. Okay, then blue, I'm probably going to do it up here. Oh, a little too dark there, Tammy. Come into the red a little bit. There's no blending here, I see. It's just going completely over. Now the idea I have for coloring this is not to get the blue on there. Okay. I'm gonna have to leave some room here for the purple. And do this. That is a blue. What blue is this? It's supposed to be purple. 007. Well, I guess I only grabbed one purple. And 3 blues. I was just not paying attention. So how long did that take? Oh, only 18 minutes. Let's keep going. I'm gonna put the colors over here. And I do want to add a little more purple because now let's try swirling it. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of shapes there. Kind of cool. I'll go back to the red. Okay. Wild and woolly. Chicken scratch. I'm thinking this should have been, I might be able to go over it. That's it. Okay, so let's see. Some of this stuff right here with the green right there. There's some of the red. It's really like the shapes like here. And then over here, I noticed, and then this part right here, when I changed colors too. So this must be one shape, I was thinking. Maybe it was that one or something. I think it was maybe that one or something. And I thought, well, that's kind of cool that it's maintaining that shape. Cool beans. It's too bad this isn't watercolor. I could just run over, put a baby wipe over it. Hey, I wonder if a baby wipe would work on this. It's just an oil, so I don't know. I'm predicting no. But, oh, yes it does. Oh my. Isn't that cool? That's not supposed to happen. Oil-based watercolors? Will it take away from the shape? No, I don't think it will because the shape is already, you know, there, I guess. Imprinted. Hey, this makes it more vibrant. Ooh. Who knew? What's in this baby wipe? It's not water. Well, there is water in it, but it's not just water. So, I could just smooth it out. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Okay, so I was afraid, one of the things that I was afraid of, not really afraid, you know, per se, was I was afraid that I wasn't going to get as good of impressions because some of these, if I come down a little, excuse the shaking, is that some of these are kind of feathery, you know, like the way I tore the pages or the paper apart. And I was thinking, man, maybe I should have just used a pair of scissors and made them more defined. Like this is a straight edge, right? And that probably should have, or at least should have made an impression when I went over it. I don't know. Maybe not. See? Now, I wasn't going in that direction. What is that direction? I should have gone this way. Oh, where's the red? There it is, right? So one of the things I should keep in mind is go in the opposite direction. Even if I put it down first in this direction, then maybe I should do it, you know, in this direction, the opposite direction, or even at a diagonal. I could do it like this. And to try and find the shapes, you know. Well, that's the dark red. And here I thought I was signing off. Oh, I have to do a screenshot. That's right. Let's do it this way. I can feel it more when I'm, you know, when I'm, you know, when I'm running over it with the colored pencil. I didn't know my word there. I lost it. Apparently my fog is coming over into my Sunday. I don't have to type announcements today. Yay! I don't mind doing announcements though. I think, what do my students need to know? And then I type the announcement and let them know what they need to know. That's kind of cool anyway, going back and forth. I like that anyway. Oh, and then I can take a baby wipe to it. Yay, let's do it. Okay, we're going to do a screenshot. Line up, everybody. Which one is purple? Oh wait, I think this one's the purple. Ooh. Okay. Right there. How am I going to put the words in? Right there, Tammy. Take a picture. It lasts longer. Okay. Say crafty. Awesome. Okay, now I'll just leave it. Leave it. Okay, leave that, and we'll go to the spinner. Randomize. Hope we don't get any repeats. I don't remember. What was the last one? Fabulous? If it's fabulous, we have to do it again. Have an artistic day. I'm telling you, I should say that every time. Have an artistic day. And please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye.